Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. Usually wearing clothes, wearing a hat. Anyway, we're gonna do our favorite um, topic, K-pop for straight people or lesbians. Anyway, there's a group, and once again, the whole purpose of K-pop for straight people is if you're not a fan of K-pop, because some people don't like K-pop just because it's not in English, even though almost every K-pop group tries to throw in as many English words in their songs as possible, which makes no sense. Why it doesn't make sense because they're trying to get um, international uh, fans because English is spoken pretty much all over the world, you know. But I don't care how much English is used. I mean, like I think it's weird actually that you'll have a K-pop song and then it'll have like some random English words. Like it doesn't make me like the song anymore, any less. And because there's this thing called subtitles, if I really need to know what the song's about, I can read the subtitles, which I do if I need to know. But most songs are kind of about the same thing, love or um you know positivity, all that fake bullshit. But anyway. But right now there's a couple of viral clips. And when I mean viral, I mean like on X. And so it's different from my normal algorithm. And so since it's kind of on the topic, or since it's going viral, I figured I'd talk about it. So Kaya from Kiki. Now I've never talked about Kiki because the last couple of K-pop episodes we've talked about like the cancel culture aspect of K-pop and how people are spending a lot of time being negative towards groups, and it makes no sense because it takes more, like the people who are negative towards K-pop groups, like and I won't name a group, but just some groups have gotten hate for no good reason, right? And the people who are hating on a group, they spend more time following the group than people that like the group. And so it's just really weird how the people who well, we can talk about like Kiss of Life was one of them. And I just remember the people who couldn't stand them were more into Kiss of Life than the people who just liked them normally. And in the long run, what I said would happen did happen. The people who hated them would finally figure out like, oh well, I can't make other people not like Kiss of Life. And what I also predicted is that people who like Kiss of Life were going to attack the people who were attacking the group, and I showed you examples of that on whatever. I don't know how many shows it was, man. I can't keep track. But anyway, but right now, Kiki's going viral. Now I like Kiki. They're a group. Um, but I never talk about them. But if you're a straight person and you want to watch K-pop with the sound down, Kiki has a member named Kaya, and she is all over my ex, and this is the clip everyone is showing, and they're just like, wow, she's so hot, she's so, just throw in any word that describes a hot chick, and that's what's going on X. It's just because on my X feed I follow certain groups like like I've Itzy, um Kiss of Life. So like Kiki never comes up on my feed, but this clip was going so viral and so many people were leaving comments, and even people who were doing like Licio fan accounts were like reposting this. Oh yeah, and that's how I saw it because like my favorite idol is Licio. I've been saying that for the past like whatever six years. But anyway, some of the accounts that I follow that are just Licio content, they were posting this. And so anyway, I'm just saying, Kaya from Kiki is really good looking. She's hot, and as you can see, she pours on the fan service. Meaning she just by existing because she's hot. So, Kiki is a good group to follow. Now they have good songs, but once again, all that's opinion. Okay, so like if you actually want to listen to their music, go check it out. They actually do have really good songs. And when I mean really good songs, I mean like, better than like they don't sound generic. They actually sound like a person who's actually a really good songwriter slash producer wrote the songs, because I doubt they write these songs because the songs are too good. No offense, okay? Because it's like when they have to, like, Kaya's main job is to what? Be attractive. So obviously that's why they work out, Pilates, they have, they have a dietitian, like their main job is to be attractive. Kiki as a whole, the group does that very well. I'm just saying Kaya um is probably considered the best looking one, and then I'm basing this on comments too. Like I read comments online. Obviously, I have no life, but in my personal opinion, she's probably the best looking member. And because like it helps when it helps when a person doesn't like she's really skinny, really hot, but it looks like she's not starving herself. Like she looks like healthy. Like, yeah, healthy is attractive. So anyway, so check out Kiki, and it's spelled Kiikii. Okay. And then if you just care about Kaya, it's Kya. And there's dozens of fan cams, okay? And yeah, so that's an example of a K-pop you go watch with the sound down. And another person that's going viral is Chiquita from Baby Monster. Now, I like Baby Monster because of Chiquita. I actually have yeah, I think the only Baby Monster merch I have, I'm not counting albums, but I have a Chiquita pullover. I got it like 2 years ago. Like I got it when like Baby Monster first debuted, so it's like God, it might be like 2 years old. But anyway, she's going viral for this actually. This is a fan cam from Sweet Cherry, but I'm just going to show you the fan cam. And I turned the sound down because it's different music, but as you can see, she's doing her solo stage. 1 second. So as you can see, this is like peak fan service, you know? So like if you don't like this, then there's a problem. Okay? Like you can watch this with the sound down if you don't like Korean, you know. But just on looks alone, like, she's arguably like a 10 when it comes to looks. And then, she wears skimpy clothes. I've played other videos in the past where like I show her twerking. Like, like she basically does stuff for the male gaze. And that's what you want. And then like another example, her face cams are very popular. Um I and I don't know how much, cuz every time I play these, the video gets like restricted. So maybe I have to jump around. But anyway, her face cams are the most popular out of Baby Monster because like she'll make sex faces, in which it's on purpose obviously, but she's oh yeah, and I slowed it down because I'm trying to not get the video restricted like all my K-pop videos do when I show a clip. But you see, you can tell why she's very popular. So the group's name is Baby Monster. Her name is Shakita. So if you're, just want to follow a K-pop group that has hot chicks in it, and like every member of Baby Monster's hot. Okay, I'm just telling you why I like them, and she is the most viral out of the group, and she's viral for her solo dancing, her twerking, and the faces she makes. Now, of course she's talented, but we're talking about people who are non K-pop fans. So if you read the comments, it's a lot of people just talking about how hot she is. But because it's getting all that attention, they then slowly listen to the group and become fans of the group, which is why it's very important to have a good visual in your group or just very attractive people in your group, because sometimes your K-pop group is only as popular as the visual. Hence, that's why Baby Monster is really popular, because depending who you ask, every member is like really hot, and so it's just that Shakita goes viral the most for her. I'm gonna call it fan service. And then same with Kiki. Like they're a really good group, but they get the most attention because of you have clips of Kaya. So check it out. Anyway, that I'm done with this segment of K-pop for straight people. All right, I have to go help my mom do something. Anyway, you guys, I'll talk to you later.